Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 4 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to add in the floors, some of the furniture, and now we're going to continue working on this. So what I want to do is go to our ground floor. I want to create our backyard right here. And then I want to add a wall for our border wall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select one of our exterior wall. So I'm gonna CS on this. I'm going to edit, duplicate. This will be exterior wall number 2, and let's change the material. What we could do is we could duplicate this one as well. Click apply, OK, and then OK. Here I want to go from ground floor to first floor, but that's too small. Now I'm just gonna add in probably 1100, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add it from B1 up to A1 and then around A6 and then ending right here. We're also going to do it on the front, so I will have it on F1 going to I1 all the way to I6 and then just close it off right there. And if we check our 3D, we have something that looks like this. And then here I'm just going to probably select this one and right here on the side, and let's just put this one base constraint to ground floor so that everything is all the way down, and that looks nicer. Now we're still in the ground floor. What we could do is we could add in our around here. We will have a laundry and a bar right here. So I'm going to select the exterior wall and then CS on that. So it will be ground floor up to, I'll put it on second floor. And then I'm gonna go in the midpoint right here and then put in around 4,000. So we will have a bar here on the side, and then we also have a laundry on this side. And then we could just close it off right here. And then here, what we could do is we could just extend this one right about here. And then we let our imagination come, because we could add like an outdoor kitchen or a bar right here. So it's up to us. And then we will have a deck around this spot. So I'm going to add in a floor as well, and then we're going to add a pool. So here we could add in, so exterior wall CS. I'm going to edit, duplicate. This will be swimming pool walls, and then edit this one. We could change the thickness to around 50, and then the material, we want tile materials right here. We could use this one, apply, OK, and then OK. I'm gonna create a rectangle, and it will be around, I'm gonna grab it right here, around 4,000 by 7550, and then I'm just trying to give it some room right here, and then we're gonna build a deck all around here. So this is the wall. I want it to be from ground, so top will be ground, so we could put, and then this one base offset around 1000. We could put this one to first floor and then top offset this one so that it goes down a little bit, because it doesn't let me do it. Base constraint negative 1000, and maybe ground floor as well. So I think I just forgot to put the negative 1000, but we're at the top constraint of ground floor as well. So once we add a floor right here, grass and everything, it will be showing there properly. I just want to change the view range right now. I want it to be level below so that we could see whatever's right here. You could put it unlimited as well if you want, if it's not showing up. The thickness, probably let's change this to at least 100. I just want it to be shown. Plus I'm gonna copy right here so that we could add the below right here. So I'm gonna use model in place, generic model. This will be number 1, extrusion, and then I'm gonna put in the ceramic material so that we have a floor right here. And the good part about this one is we could just manipulate this one right about there, and then we're gonna do another one, extrusion. This will be the water now. Pull it up, apply, okay, and then use this one again to add it. Now go to 3D to change the levels. I'm gonna put it a little bit at the top right there, and that will be water. So we have our pool right here. Now I want to add our deck. I'm gonna use probably, I think the best thing to do with this is to use the same method, which is model in place, so that we could manipulate it easily and curve it to our house. So here, extrusion, I'm gonna do, so obviously decks are wood, so we're gonna use a wood material. Let's use mahogany for instance, and then let's add right here, and then I'm gonna go right here as well, and then now we just need to trim and extend all of this. So now we just need to click finish, and then let's look at it at 3D. And the good thing about this is it's an extrusion, so we could raise it up and then we could level it from here. So now it's level there. We could just add a step right here if we want to. Actually, let's just add it. I'm just gonna manually add it Same thing as what we have right here. So just let's make it 300, and then that's, could just add another one. Copy that on the edge and then just add it there. Click on finish. Let's see, look at it at 3D. And then here we can manually drop it like that. So we have the complete autonomy regarding how we're gonna set this up. So that's why I like using model in place when I'm doing something like this. Okay, and then now let's add in the floor right here. So what we'll have is a floor right here. So this will be tile. So click on floor, edit, duplicate. This will be floor number 5. And then we could have a stone. Let's look for a tile. We could use this one. And then here we could just have it like that. So that's for it. And then let's just push this one right all the way there. And then we're going to have grass around here at the same time, like a walkway, like a concrete or whatever walkway we could do. So now we're gonna click on floor again, edit, duplicate. This will be 6, but we're gonna put grass because we might use it later on. So now type in grass right here and then pull it up, apply OK, and then OK. Now we just need, we could use this. We're gonna trim it anyway, so might as well. And then trim it, TR to trim. And then we just forgot to put something there so that we could trim it out with this. And you could just click finish first, and then we're gonna put a hole on those. So we might extend this one all the way at the top, similar to this, or we could just extend this one. So either way, we could just do it. So TR, trim and extend there. And then what I'm gonna do is we could just extend this so that we could have the proper height, because we're gonna cover this for sure. So we just need those separation. So we have something right here. I want to increase the height right here just a little bit, so probably 200 at the top. So it's just inclined a little bit at the top. And then now we need to edit this. So edit boundary, and we could just create our walkway. So we could just put, probably that's too big, around 500 by 900. Yeah, that's good enough. And then just copy it. And then copy it multiple times. Make sure you need to check this one so that you could keep on adding it. And then here, just copy one and then rotate it, RO, so that the way I do it is I just tab it and then click it so that you highlight everything, RO to rotate, and then you could just put in the numbers, and then there we go. And you could just add it like that, move it a little bit so that it's kind of center, and then copy it again. And then here you could just copy it right here on this side, just making it fast. That's why I just keep on copying, and then we could just add one more right here. There we go. And that looks good. We just need to click finish, and then we just need to add another floor. So duplicate on this. This won't be grass. Rename it. This will be 7. And then change the material. We want it to be concrete. And then I want to hide offset this to around maybe 30 so that this looks good. And then we could just copy it and then grab it so that it's easy. It's very fast to do. And it snaps into place. And then we could just copy this, CO, and then put it there, because everything is the same. So now we just need to click finish and look at it like that. And why not, let's make it realistic just to let us envision what we're trying here. At the same time, we need to snap on all of this because we want our base constraint to be on the ground floor so that we could have it covered right there. So we want everything to be covered all the way down. That's why we did that. Move this one a little bit down. So we're just making it beautiful. We have the water, we have everything offset like that. This one, this is a floor, I believe, and we have it on tile. I just thought it's empty, but that's good enough. I'm going to add a door right here. So I'm just going to use this, CS, and then I'm going to add it right about here. And then this one is just open. And then we're probably going to add something there later on. Next, I'm just going to add. So let's go to insert, load family, and then some furniture right here. I just want some furniture to represent the area right here. Seating, and that's seating like table. We have a table that comes with chairs already. So that's perfect on this one. CM on that. I wasn't able to. Okay, I'm gonna put that one CM, and then we could just change this to a bigger one to have more. We could add it right here, and then that looks nice. And then we could have, or we could add those um, chairs that you can lie on here with umbrellas. So something to add later on if we can find something. And then I believe we're done with this. We're just gonna continue on the next video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.